Hello everyone, welcome to Cat's Corner. My name is Lisa and today I'm going to show you how to make your very own at-home sensory bottle, also known as a calm down jar. So, all the supplies I have right now with me are supplies that I found laying around my house. Since we have this stay-at-home order right now, I thought it would be fun to show you all how you can make this simple thing at home without leaving at all. But if you are going to go out to the store, be sure to put on your mask. All right, let's get to it. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is get a plastic bottle of any kind. So any type of water bottle will work. I like to reuse my bottles. So this is one that I had and I liked it because it was really big. I think this was like 99 cents at Walmart. Drink the water because hydrate. And then rinse it out, of course. And then the first step is you're gonna wanna fill the empty water bottle up about a little bit more than halfway with warm water. So after you've filled it with warm water, you can start creating your sensory bottle. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this food coloring, which the only kind that I had was gel food coloring, and I've never actually used it. So let's see if it works. So a little goes a long way, I heard. So I'm just gonna add a couple drops, and it's gel, so it's not really showing up right now, so we'll see. So after that, I'm going to take it and make sure the lid is on really tight and shake it up. Woo, the lid was not on tight enough. Shake it up. It's nice and mixed. Ooh, that works like a charm. So now I have this nice purpley water, and I'm ready for the next step, which is to start adding my items into my sensory bottle. So like I said, these are things that I found laying around my house that I thought would be cool to put in. So one thing that I lucked out and found was a couple packets of glitter, and I love glitter, so I'm going to add that in first. So I have some nice purple glitter here. Add that in. And I'm gonna do this, add that in, and I have one more pack of glitter, and this one is actually little tiny stars, so that'll look cute. Something that might be a good idea is putting a paper towel underneath your sensory bottle, because I just spilled glitter all over my table, and probably have glitter in my apartment for the rest of, till the end of time. Okay, so as you can see, I added a whole bunch of glitter. The next thing I'm going to add is I had an old beaded bracelet that I no longer wear, so I thought might as well put it into good use. I cut it up, and here's my plastic beads from the bracelet. I'm gonna drop them in there. Drop all those in here, like so. And it matches my color scheme, purple and blue beads. So once you put that all in there, oops, oh, it's okay, that one didn't want to go in. That one and that one, okay. So next, this is actually kind of funny, but I had an old sequin shirt that I don't wear any longer, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pull the sequins off and put them to good use. So here's a couple sequins. I'm gonna drop those babies in here as well, because why not? Okay, a couple more. There we go. So a couple more things that I found laying around the house that I might not necessarily put into my bottle this time, but some suggestions that you could use. Rubber bands. I think I might drop a few in there, just, you know, just for fun. But also those really tiny rubber bands that are like colored, those look really cool in sensory bottles as well. I didn't have any of those, and I'm using what I have, so I'm using these little thin black bands. You could use rocks. Here are a couple colorful rocks that I had found laying around that would be fun to put in. Dice are really cool to go in there. And little, I just thought it would be funny to put some little game pieces in there as well. So, Now what I'm gonna do is, oh, I forgot something that I really wanted to add. I actually found this online and I thought it was really cool. So I'm taking aluminum foil, which let's be honest, we all have some aluminum foil laying around somewhere. I'm just gonna rip off a piece of that and then I'm gonna start making like little like balls, like snowballs. So this is good if you want to have that sequence type look and you don't have sequins, you can make these little aluminum foil balls and bam! You got the look of sequins. Something else you could do was is cut out like little shapes. That's really fun and have those floating around in there. But aluminum foil, super handy and can give some spice to your sensory bottle. So you can't see it now because it's all the decorations are kind of floating up top, but that's okay because it's almost time for the big reveal. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take some vegetable oil. And you don't have to use vegetable oil. This is just something that I had readily available in my apartment. And so I'm gonna use it for this bottle, but something else you could use would be glitter glue, glycerin. Some people even sometimes use shampoo, anything like that, just to kind of get a different mixture going with that water. So I'm gonna pour this in there very carefully. And you don't wanna fill the remainder of the bottle up with the oil, but you want a good amount because the oil is going to make everything in your bottle move a little bit slower. Okay, so I filled it to about there. And the next thing that you would want to do is fill the rest of the bottle up with water, which, hold on. After you've filled the remainder of the water bottle up with water, you're gonna wanna give it another little shake, make sure the lid is screwed on really tight. It's a good idea also to hot glue the lid so then it's not going anywhere. After you give it a little shake, you can start kind of moving it around and soon enough these glitters that are on the edges are gonna start floating around. This one is very glittery. There you have it.